Hi, I'm back and I'm making sort of granola brownies. I'm using this brand of chocolate. It's 50p in Sainsbury's. It's really cheap. It's the dark chocolate. I find using the cheapest brand of chocolate is really good. Okay, I'm melting that on a double boiler. I'll just show you how I'm doing my double boiler. Oh, no, I can't show you the double boiler. Yeah, I've got to show... No, I still can't show you the double boiler. That's weird because I've got my camera on reverse. If I go like that, maybe you can see the double boiler. No, you still can't see the double boiler. Oh, I don't know how I can do it. Ah, there you can see the double boiler. It's like a pan like that. I've got it so the water's not touching and not quite boiling. The water's not touching the glass on the double boiler. And what I'm doing is I've melted my chocolate, or I'm melting it now. I've weighed out a cup of granola. I've used the Sainsbury's really cheap muesli. Sorry, I'm calling it granola, but it's not quite granola. I've also used some biscuits that I burnt while I'm making, because I'm not throwing anything out and I'm recycling everything I can at the moment. So, and I've lined a sort of typical sort of, small quart dish. So I'm waiting for my chocolate to melt in a double boiler. It's happening slowly. Very slowly, and I started grinding some of the biscuits that have burnt in my blender, but then it started breaking my blender, so I've had to take some of the pieces out of the blender that it mashed up. But I'm gonna add these. Yeah, take out pieces of my broken blender that are in here. They're quite easy to find. Sorry, this isn't sounding good. But there aren't that many. And I'm going to add this into the granola mix while the chocolate's melting. Actually, no, I'm going to wait for my chocolate to melt fully. Then I'm going to take it off the heat. Okay, it's taking a bit longer than I thought, but you don't, the secret to this is that you don't want your glass pan to be touching the water, so you don't want it to boil, so the heat is melting the chocolate. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, with some of the pieces that I couldn't blend, I'm going to grate in here. Oh, that's quite hard to do because I'm trying to be very frugal and not waste anything. Oh, it's hard. I think I might have to crush those later. But I've got some that I've already done. And my chocolate is slowly melting. There we go. Very, very slowly melting. And I find, because you're melting chocolate at very high temperature, it doesn't matter if you use expensive chocolate, cheap chocolate. Cheap chocolate for 50p at 100 grams works just as well. It's a really expensive posh chocolate. Because I know everyone says to cook with green or black, but this is just as good, I find. Because you're melting the chocolate at a high temperature. It's done. Okay, so I'm going to switch the heat off on that. And I'm going to add my cupful of granola. And the chunks of the melted brown biscuits. Because I'm being really frugal and not throwing anything away. And just mix that up now. Oh, you can't see. Let me bring the phone over. Oh, I've gone over 4 minutes.